Yo, welcome to the open pick. I'm your man, Mr. C, with the most. Getting ready to take y'all around the coast. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing this evening?
What up? What up? What's going on?
All right, back on it.
All's
T Money
well, all's
representing
well.
T Money representing the Cowboys. What's going on, T Money?
What's going on, Mr. C? Another day in paradise. What's going on with you?
I see your boys 1-1. Okay, they trying to do
Finally,
the thing. Okay,
finally.
big win last week. Kurt
Needed that.
Murder. Yeah, y'all needed that big time. Y'all definitely needed that. Kurt Murder, what's up, man?
Yeah,
Be
man,
more. What's
everything's
up,
going
man?
well, man. Got the little man. He want to come down to the basement to hang out. So, uh,
All right, well, get some
the
airtime.
wife is gone. I'm gonna take him back up shortly, man. But everything's everything, man. Like all's well, man. Thanks for having me.
All right, well, look, we'll jump right into it, man. Since I already got your attention, what I mean, we're gonna talk about a couple games from the first week, and we're gonna start with Buffalo and the Ravens. Get out the way, man. You know what I mean? Just move on from it. That was a great game, man. 41-40. Allen 33-46, 394, two touchdowns. James Cook 13 carries, 44 yards, a touchdown. Josh Allen had 14 carries, 30 yards, two touchdowns. Pretty much he passed the ball around. Coleman had 8 receptions, 112, one touchdown. Shakur, 6 catches, 64 yards. Palmer, 5 catches, 61 yards. James Cook, again, 5 catches, 58 yards. Lamar Jackson, 14-19, two touchdowns. Derrick Henry, 18 carries, 169, two touchdowns. Lamar Jackson, 6 carries, 70 yards, a touchdown. Zay Flowers had 2 carries, 8 yards. Zay Flowers had 7 receptions, 143-yard touchdown. And Hopkins had that two catches, 35 yards, a touchdown. That one-handed catch was spectacular.
hmm
So, Kurt, I know you don't want to talk about it, but we'll make it quick. How you feel about the game, man? What went wrong? What was good for
Nah,
you?
man. I mean, that's week one, man. I don't really put too much. I don't put too much into week one. I know Baltimore don't. They don't even really start their starters at all in preseason. So, that week one is like a preseason game for us, man. Those boys, they went out there. They had a great plan for the first 3 quarters. After that, offensive line play is bad. I think Baltimore definitely need to step up their offensive line play. I've been watching a few, film the last 2 weeks, man, and the offensive line is terrible. Um, Shoot, man. Outside of that, man, the defense performed pretty well. You know what I mean? Throughout 3 quarters, fourth quarter they blew it. They gave it up. So like that. But like I said, man, this week one, man. I don't get too excited about anything the Ravens do until like week 3, week 4. That's when the true identity of the team show up, man. Just think back to last year. It took the defense up to week 10. Week 10, if I'm not mistaken, before they actually turned it around or whatnot. But good game, man. I like the Bills. I like Josh Allen. Eventually, Baltimore. Well, can't say eventually. We beat them last year in the regular season. So we just gotta get over the hump, man. Like when it comes to like big plays, fourth quarter breakdowns. I think I seen a stat. John Harbaugh has 17 double-digit leads blown in the fourth quarter. I think that's the most by any head coach.
Yeah,
That
I
goes to the
seen that
Ravens
too.
team also. You know what I mean? So just those little mental laps, like they got to clean that up, and I think they'll do that. To be honest, I think they'll do that.
Gotcha. T Money, what's your thoughts on it?
Overall, I thought it was a good game. I was expecting um, less running when it came to uh, Baltimore, rather. Even though I know Derrick Henry, is the main back, but I just thought it was going to be a lot more passing from Lamar. Um, but overall, I mean, Derrick Henry, of course, man, you said 18 carries over 160 yards, man. That's
69,
out,
169.
out the gate. I mean, that's amazing. And to see again, people still trying to tackle this dude high. I still don't understand that, but that's neither here nor there. I think The only thing about the Ravens that worried me, even though it was the first game, I completely agree with Kurt on that. It's game one, not to put too much behind it, but the only concern I took away from it was that fourth quarter. This was something Baltimore had last year, getting a good lead and then keeping the team in it in the fourth quarter and giving them an opportunity to come back. So when I saw that, I was thinking, if you give Josh Allen enough time with these timeouts, he's going to have the opportunity to try to come back and win this game, and they did. Because I believe there was some 3 and outs. They couldn't get a first down. I think there was a penalty, if I'm not mistaken. So, overall, they'll be okay. But that's the only thing I took away from it. Is this going to be a repeat of Baltimore, going forward for the rest of the season, which is, keeping those teams in the fourth quarter.
Gotcha. I thought, Baltimore came out on fire, man. They should have won that game, but yeah. It was like you said, Kurt said, it's week one. You learn from your
shout out to Zay Flowers too, man. Like, I was really underestimating him just because of last season, and to be fair, I was in my feelings because I had him in fantasy and he just didn't do much. I'm gonna keep it real, but I mean, overall though, that's why I was kind of skeptical on picking him this year. But he's looked good. I think he's running his routes better. He's getting more open. There's a better separation. So I think he is turning to be that number one primary receiver. I still want to see a little bit more Bateman, but if truth be told, Kurt, I'm gonna ask you this real quick. Do you think there is a rise from my boy from Carolina in Walker stepping up?
Tez Walker, man. I've been wanting to see him break on the scene since last year. I think they put him in the game twice last year. His route running wasn't complete. He wasn't like really understanding the plays and anything like that. But I do like what I see out of him early right now, man.
I do too.
I'm like blown away about that, So I applaud those rookies, man. I like to see those guys step up. Too bad Sanusi Kane got injured. I think Sanusi Kane is out for the rest of the year.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's some. But Tez Walker, man, he actually is balling out. Or he looks good right now in the first 2 games. Let me say that.
He does.
Yeah.
And I feel like with his development, and then you throw in Wester from Colorado, I think you got a good receiving core, man, for real.
I don't think we'll see DeJounte Wester, man, running any routes like that. Just because they believe in Tylen Wallen, right? So like that's our third, fourth wide receiver.
Number 16, I believe.
Yep. So we won't really see West out there as a wide receiver, but if he gets the opportunity to get out there and play, due to injuries, I do hope him the best. I hope he balls out, but I like what I see so far, man. Just that offensive line play is freaking terrible. I think I would put Baltimore down there probably 28 out of 32 right now, out of what I've seen.
Got you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Kurt. I know you watch them more than I watch them. What's going on with your tight ends, man? Yeah, it's like the last couple of years, this Andrews dropped off. Likely he hasn't played this season.
I wouldn't say he dropped off, man. I think the ball is just being distributed like to different receivers, man. We understand like Lamar don't really have a favorite target. Like before, when only thing he had to lean on was Mark Andrews. Of course, he was giving him the ball, but drops are part of the game, right? Like, it happens. I would like to see Mark Andrews catch that one in the end zone. He dropped, whatever. Isaiah Likely is coming back. Hopefully he'll be there for game 3. And I think that's the separation. I think that's the big difference. Once we be able to put our 2 tight ends back on the field, because that's what Baltimore like to run. They like to run 21 personnel.
Yeah,
they don't really like to run that, 3, the wide outs, the 5s. They don't really like that. They like that 21 personnel, like that big package out there. They like to have those 2 tight ends to where you got elite seam runner, right? Mm-hmm. Which is what I would say would be Mark Andrews. He's running that seam. And then you got Isaiah Likely that can just run any and every route and just a straight dog. So we'll see, man. We'll see Isaiah Likely come back at full potential. You'll see the tight ends. You'll see the tight ends. Trust me.
And it's definitely taken away from that play action, because I know that's one of the things y'all thrive off of, giving Lamar the roll out and giving it option to either take off or throw that thing downfield. So when you don't have those two tight ends to protect, he's scrambling. It's just going to be an all out run every time.
Right. Now, I like Charlie Kolar. I think he's going to be pretty good. But missing Mark Andrews. I mean, not Mark Andrews, but Isaiah Likely. Like that's almost like a step down, because Baltimore really likes to get to that 21 personnel. So it literally hinders their offense a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, I heard it first from Coach K in football over here, chopping it up.
Whatever.
All right. Well, we're going to move on to the Cowboys and the Eagles, man. That was a good game. Started off rocky with Georgia Bulldogs spitting on somebody, which I didn't understand what that was about. But, Jalen Hurts, 19 to 23, 152 yards, no touchdowns. Saquon, 18 carries, 60 yards, touchdown. Jalen Hurts had two, what you call it, push touchdowns. Jahan Dotson, 3 receptions, 59 yards. Dallas got 7 receptions, 44 yards. A.J. Brown, 1 for 8. And Devontae Smith, 3 for 16. Dak was 21 and 34, 188. Javonte Williams, 15 carries, 54 yards, 2 touchdowns. I think y'all got a start right there. CeeDee Lamb, 7 catches, 110 yards. Pickens, 3 catches, 30 yards. What's up? It's on you, T-Money.
And I think in our last podcast we was talking about some of these matchups coming up for week 1. And the main thing I stated was I just don't want to blow out, right? I didn't want to be on national TV that first game where everybody's watching and we're showing our true colors from what I know. But I was impressed. I thought that defensively we did what we could. I mean, we held down Brown and Smith combined less than 25 yards total between the two receivers. So I got to take something for that. We didn't get to Jalen like I wanted to because the pass rush interior is going one way, and then he's rolling out getting 15, 20, and there's no spy at linebacker, which I'm still trying to get used to this loose defense with the zone. It's annoying. But anyway, I thought offensively, the stat sheet should have been CeeDee Lamb, 10 catches, 165, 170 yards, with possibly a touchdown in there if it wasn't for those drops. Now, again, I'm not going to criticize the man for dropping the ball. It's part of football. But again, the eyes are going to be on you for two things. You're a Dallas Cowboy, and you're getting paid the money to do what you're supposed to do is catch the ball. So he made up for it. We'll talk about in a few minutes, but Dak looked good. He's lost some weight. He's a little bit more mobile. He's reading his progressions better. He's rolling out if there's pressure coming. He's not staying back there too long. So I took away that, hey, we can split with these boys. We can have opportunity for them to come to Dallas, and we take them and get that W. So hats off to Philly. They did what they had to do, but overall, I already knew what it was from the beginning. But I'm just glad it won't a blowout.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought it was going to be a little lopsided myself, but that is a division game. And each y'all know each other, so Kurt Murder, what's your thoughts on it?
Oh man, I thought it was a pretty good game, man. I thought Dallas played really well outside of those drops, like we talked about. If CeeDee Lamb could at least caught two of those things, I think it would have made the game a whole lot different. Dak Prescott looked good. Dallas just they ain't got no rush. They ain't got no rush defense. So I seen they went out there and signed Jadeveon Clowney. I think that's a good move. Surprisingly, y'all run game looked pretty decent. Also, I didn't even know who y'all running backs were, and then I was watching that game, and I was like, oh, they run offense look pretty good. So just being able to consistently run the rock and throw the ball down the field. I think Dallas looked good. The Eagles are who the Eagles are, right? Super Bowl champions. It's a lot I can say about the Eagles. It's week 2, going into week 3. I hear everybody saying they're the best team in football. I get it. I hear it. They got an outstanding elite running back. They got a pretty good quarterback that can get out of the pocket. Don't take a lot of risk or anything like that. Their defenses, their front 4, front 7, shit is probably one of the best outside of, I think, the Rams. I think the Rams had number 1, right? The Rams had the number 1 defense in the league. I think they're number like 3 or something like that. But I think Philadelphia you got to keep them out of those 3rd and shorts and those 4th.
Yeah.
And if you can keep them out of that, man, you can beat that team. And I think it'll be a convincing win. But if you can't get them out of that 3rd and 1 and 3rd and 2, 4th and 1 on the goal line, it's going to be very difficult to stop Philadelphia Eagles.
I agree.
So overall, man, I like the product that both teams put out on the field last week. Or first week. I thought it was pretty good just for it being the first week of football. I think Dallas is going to get better, and of course the Eagles are going to get better also.
Right.
So I liked it.
I think that fumble by Miles Sanders changed the game.
Absolutely.
Because they was going to score a touchdown.
And one thing we've changed too, we had a problem for years about trying to score in the red zone. Mike McCarthy would be having us in shotgun on 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. Then we're forced to go and throw it on 4th down and we can't convert. I mean, so many times. Or we would have Brandon Aubrey. You see what he can do. And we'll put him in a situation where we have enough timeouts to still try to get closer. You know what I mean? Even though he can make the field goal, but just that type of mentality. So to see Shotty, man, just putting us in the red zone and just running the ball on 2-3 attempts. I'd rather go out swinging with 4 runs and not score than to try to throw a pass and get an interception. I take the risk on the fumble all day, every day.
Absolutely.
I can do that.
All right, let's move on to the Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs, 27-21. Patrick Mahomes was 24-39, 258, 1 touchdown. I think he was the leader rusher. 6 carries, 57 yards and touchdown. Hollywood Brown, 10 receptions, 99 yards. And Juju Smith, 9 receptions, 55 yards. Your boy, Justin Herbert, 25 of 34, 318, 3 touchdowns. Hampton, 15 carries, 48 yards. Quentin Johnson, 5 receptions, 79 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Keenan Allen, 7 receptions, 68 yards, and a touchdown. I don't think we've seen that coming. Me and you was talking about it. I thought, and T thought that the Chargers was going to come out running.
Yeah.
They came out passing.
Yep.
What's your thoughts on the Kurt murder?
Nah, exactly the same thing, man. That was, I think that was the flip to the game. We all noticed know the Chargers for being a run heavy offense, but I think just coming out there and they realized that the Chiefs were shorthanded. They realized that this was probably the best opportunity to go at them defensively through the air also, because the Chiefs defense doesn't look like they did last year at all. I don't know if Steve Spagnuolo is missing any pieces or anything. Haven't really looked into the whole defensive line, but man, Justin Herbert went out there and lit him up. He lit him up, man, and it was great to see that though for Justin Herbert, right, and for all the Chargers fan, because shoot, man, for just as many times as the Chiefs have beaten us, they beat the Chargers down too. So
yep.
And they beat them down twice a year usually.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a great game, great performance from definitely from the Chargers. think the Chief, man. I think they missing. They just missing something. They're missing. The run game doesn't look good. Of course, they're missing Rasheed Rice, suspended. Then Xavier Worthy is out. Travis Kelsey is off to a slow start. I mean, they just uh Isaiah Pachenko, man. Like I don't even know. He might have 40 yards out of 2 games. I don't know.
Right.
But they don't look good this year. So yeah, I was happy to see them lose. I'll say that much.
I was shocked.
I second it. I was happy for them to lose too. I can't stand them. T-Money, what's your thoughts on it, Pimp?
As we get older, gentlemen, I gotta give shout out to credit where it's due. And shout out to Keenan Allen, man, making it way back to where he started and looking like people are just trying to figure out how we let this guy sit in free agency for so long. And he went back home and he's fitting right back into the offense. It don't look like he missed a beat. Just even if he's not out there catching the ball, just to see the blocks, the protection he's putting up field. I mean, shout out to Keenan Allen. But overall, man, I thought the game went surprisingly well in the Chargers' favor because I got to see something that I didn't think I was going to see, and that's a nice Chargers defense. I knew about Khalil Mack in that 4, but Henley, number 0, that dude was all over the field. I think he racked up 8 or 9 tackles in that game. And then on the back end with Derwin James Jr., the dude can drop in the box. He can cover. He can swing out on the route. He can spy. I mean, they had him all over the field, man. So their defense is the real deal. So Kansas City, I think we've come to a point where we're looking at their offense and how the play calling is and how you don't change with the change of your players. You change because you think it's still going to work because you got Patrick Mahomes. So you may, tweak it here or there, but I just don't think they have the personnel to run the stuff they was running 3 and 4 years ago. For example, we talk about Pacheco, but who was the running back before Pacheco? I mean, even with CEH and Hunt. Yeah, they had Kareem Hunt. When he was healthy, they had Clyde Edwards-Helaire. When he was healthy, and I believe they had another running back back there. And then they brought Kareem Hunt because I think he was with Cleveland at one time. But nevertheless, man, they offensive line, let me tell you, it ain't good. It is not good. And the fact that I think one of the tackles went to Chicago, because they was building that line for Caleb. So they lost some pieces. They lost Ward as a corner back there. So I don't know. And we'll talk about the next game, but I was like, okay, they lost this one, but for sure they not about to have week 2 Philadelphia coming to their house and lose that game. That's not happening. But like I said, we'll talk about it. But I really like the Chargers. I really do.
Hey, just to pick it back, Henley had 8 total tackles, 3 solo, 1 sack, and one for a total of loss.
That dude was flying, dude. I was like, who is this dude? Because I remember from last year, but to see him on prime time and he was everywhere, man. Shout out to him.
So I think the surprising game of the week, this is my opinion, that Green Bay, Detroit, 27-13. It was lopsided from the whole game. Jared Goff, 31-39, 225, a touchdown, interception. Montgomery, 11 carries, 25 yards. Gibbs, 9 carries, 19 yards. Sam Laporta, 6 receptions, 79 yards. And St. Brown, 4 receptions, 45 yards. That's pretty much Detroit's whole offense right there. Love, 16-22, 188, 2 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs, 19 carries, 66-yard touchdown. Dobbs, 2 receptions, 68 yards. Reed, 3 receptions, 45 yards, a touchdown. And Wicks, 2 receptions, 30 yards. Kraft had 2 receptions, 15 yards, and a touchdown. Hey, I think it was we got a new king in the NFC North, Green Bay. What y'all think about it? T Money, what your thoughts on it?
Listen, you got a quarterback situation in Minnesota. Don't know how that's gonna pan out. You got a inconsistent Caleb Williams still trying to figure out this offense, and you got a Detroit team that I got to figure out because 1 week they were not good. The next week they took care of business. So now they got another test coming on Monday night. This game is going to show me who the real Detroit Lions are. So until further notice, I would have to agree. Green Bay defense is it's something different with that front four. That secondary is nice. And until somebody else can prove that they can be up there with Green Bay, I see Green Bay taking the division probably within 3-game reach.
Courtesy of Parsons. That's a bad man out there in Green Bay.
Bad man. That's a bad man with a good back.
Kurt, brother, what's your thoughts on it, Phil?
Yeah, man, I can probably second that. They're probably the best team right now in the NFC North. Just right now, like you said, they got to see if Detroit turned it around. But that's probably the only team right now that can possibly even threaten Green Bay at winning a division. Because we don't know what's going on with JJ McCarthy. He's injured though, right? Yeah, so they say he's gonna miss week 3, but they haven't put any other timetable out there for him. So hopefully it's just something simple, but yeah, Green Bay got it for now.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because you got Carson Wentz starting with Minnesota.
Yep.
And you got the backup for Cincinnati.
Jake Brown.
Yeah, so that's going to be an interesting game right there. But the game you were just talking about, Chief Money.
Yes, sir.
Eagles, Chiefs.
Yes, sir.
In Kansas City, 20-17. Mahomes, 16-29, 187 touchdown interception. He was leading rusher, 7 carries, 66 yards touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 8 carries, 31 yards. Kelsey, 4 receptions, 61 yards. Thornton had 2 receptions, 59 yards, touchdown.
He would have had over 100 if Mahomes would have dropped that thing in the bucket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, 15-22, 101. I didn't realize he had 101 yards passing. Good God Almighty, no touchdowns. Saquon, 22 carries, 88 yards, touchdown. Jalen Hurts had 9 carries, 15 yards, a touchdown. Devontae, 4 receptions, 53 yards, and A.J. Brown, 5 receptions, 27 yards.
That's terrible.
And they still won the game.
Hey, man. That's
passing 101 yards.
That's terrible. That's gross, man. Hey, Mr. C, do me a favor. When you was reading the stat for Mahomes, what was his longest run out of those carries? Do you have that stat? His longest rush?
Don't say it in here.
Okay.
I didn't have it.
Because he'll scramble and go about 25, 30 yards. So I was wondering if he broke on one of them. I couldn't remember. I'm trying to think about the game if he broke on one and it didn't stand out. But I was just curious to know he's the leading rusher for 2 straight weeks.
Two straight weeks.
As the quarterback, bro. That tells me you know exactly what Kansas City's going to do, game plan wise. They're going to throw the ball. So you can rush with your 4 and drop the other 7 back. Why not? I mean, out of the 7 you drop back, I'm sure you can have somebody spy Patrick.
I'm in shock. I didn't know he had 101 yards passing total for Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
bro.
He had 101 yards.
Yeah, man. They win ugly. They get a W, but it ain't pretty, man. It ain't like, oh man, did you see how Hurts put him out there today, man? He threw for about 353. Nah, dog. He got pushed twice. He got the 2 TDs real quick. But he ain't throw for about 101 yards though. We ain't really need him. Shout out to the people that picked him in fantasy though.
and then the receivers ain't doing nothing.
No,
They still winning ball games. That's my God.
I think AJ Brown coming to gonna have a book next week. I put money on it.
Kurt, brother, what's your thoughts, man?
Yeah, man, like Kansas City just don't, like I said, they just don't. 2 weeks right now, like they just don't really look like the Kansas City that we was used to seeing. And T Money made a good point, man. Like they might not have the personnel to look like that. You know what I mean? So and that's what it's showing right now. They don't have the personnel to do the things that they want to do. And they can't even establish a run game outside of Patrick Mahomes. That's the bad part. Yeah, the worst play in football is the tush push. I absolutely hate it.
I hate it, man.
Freaking play that they could have voted on to stay. I would have rather them just voted on the rub, you know, the pick route with the wide receiver.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of like a cheese play also, right? This tush push crap, man, is it's getting carried away, man. Like he only threw for 101 yards, but you don't have to do much if, like I said, if you can't keep that team out of those third and manageables, third and shorts, man, you're gonna have a really hard time beating that team.
Right.
He possibly could have freaking threw for 90 yards and still won.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's just, you know, it's one of those things right there, man. I would like to see them open it up with them, but I don't think see that. Yeah, we're not gonna see that. And Jalen Hurts is not really that type of quarterback, man. Like, you know, he's always been kind of careful with the ball. He's not a big, huge risk taker. Got a good arm. He can throw the ball down the field. He's pretty accurate, but I would like just let that guy play football. Like, let him go out there and toss that tater around a little bit. Y'all got Saquon Barkley back there. So we know Saquon gonna get at least 15, 20 touches a game. You know what I mean? Easy, right? Like, but yeah, man, overall good game. Through 2 weeks, Eagle look good. Kansas City look worse than my Ravens.
It's getting out of hand with that tush push because they doing it on their side of the field on the 20, 25-yard line.
Ain't that disrespectful?
Yeah.
Because you're saying, I know you can't stop this.
Yeah.
Right.
There's nothing you can do.
Excuse me. Exactly. And that's like one of I get every team in the NFL can run it. Baltimore was one of the, I guess, 6 teams that wanted to keep it. Baltimore tries to run it, but they usually try to run it with tight end, right? Mark Andrews or somebody.
Right.
The Eagles have been doing it so long for like the last 3 years now, right? Three
Longer
years.
than that.
Yeah.
I think it's been like 3 years. It's been since old boy was there. Who's their offensive coordinator? Like,
well, because it was before Kellen Moore got there. They was
correct.
So it's before the Super Bowl year for sure.
Yep.
So this got to be year 3.
Yeah, I think it's like year 3. So they have just really perfected that play. They're really like barreling under you.
Yeah.
Right. And pushing this massive quarterback that can drive and squat 450 or 500, whatever it is that Jalen Hurts can. But it's just the timing is off, right? Like, so the defense is always at a disadvantage because the timing is already off.
Right.
They're hiking the ball and they're going boom immediately.
Right.
And they're barreling under you.
Right.
It's just a bad play. I don't like it. I would like to see it, you know, removed next year so nobody can do that crap no more. Now, let's see how the Eagles feel with the rest of the league. That's the difference maker.
And I still think they'll be fine with just the QB sneak just because Jalen Hurts is Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't see why they stress it so much, because he's a big body quarterback and he can get you a yard. He can get you a half an inch. I guarantee it without having to do the tush push. I know he can. He should not have a problem. I'm sorry. I just don't see it. I don't. I
get that.
Yeah, me too. I second that. I think the surprise team of the year. I don't think anybody's seen this coming. The Colts. They're 2-0. Hey, that
Man,
was
they
a
started
great
off
game.
like that last year, though, didn't they? Didn't they start off like 2-0 last year, man?
Did they?
I
I think they
don't
started
know.
off 2-0 last year. Matter of fact, I'll pull it up. Go ahead, though.
All right, yeah, they pulled it out 29-28 against the Broncos. Bo Nix 22 of 30, 206, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. J.K. Dobbins 14 carries, 76 yards, 1 touchdown. Franklin had 8 receptions, 89 yards, touchdown. And Marvin Mims had 2 receptions, 24 yards, touchdown. Daniel Jones 23 of 34, 316, 1 touchdown. Taylor 25 carries, $165. And Daniel Jones had 6 carries, 2 yards. Tyler Ward 4 receptions, 79 yards. Pierce had 4 for 68, and Josh Downs had 6 of 51, and Michael Pittman 4 for 40.
What about Taylor?
Jonathan Taylor had 2 receptions, 50 yards, a touchdown. Yo, and
Hey, man.
also, the Colts is the first team in the NFL history not to punt the ball in the first 2 games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they started 0-2 last year, but yeah, they are the first team in 2 games. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's really surprising though, man. I don't think they like the surprising. What I will say is the quarterback play is surprising.
And that's not surprising to me. And I'm gonna say this: we've seen Daniel Jones when he can be really good, right? We've seen him take a team to the playoffs. I just think it was just bad offensive line play all those years in New York. He finally got protection. He finally got time to just sit back in the pocket and throw the ball and not have to rush and actually do something dumb by throwing an inherent interception. He's got time. He looks good. He looks comfortable. He looked like he loved the offense. I'm happy for him. I didn't expect this. This is a surprise to me. For them to look this good on offense. The defense still got some problems because they're still giving up points, keeping players in, keeping teams in the game. But I think overall, man, I think if you got protection and he's a good throwing quarterback, you should be fine. Now, it also should tell us too, why couldn't Anthony Richardson do this? But that's another conversation.
Yeah.
I think coming with his maturity, I don't think he's not taking it seriously. His craft. He's not coming to practice. He's not coming to workouts. He's not studying the playbook. He's winging it, man. He's an athlete. You know, he's gifted, but you still gotta learn that playbook and learn them reads. First of all, on the offense as a quarterback.
True.
Yeah, and he's not doing that. He thought he had it made since they drafted him number 1 last year. Okay, this is my team, but it should have been an eye opening when they traded for Don and got Jones. Hey, that should have been.
Came in and took your job, took it from you.
Right.
You had it. It won't y'all. They keep saying they was competing. Ain't no competing. It's either you gonna take my job or you not. There's no competition in that because it was mine already, and now he gave it to him. He gave it to him
on a platter.
On a platter.
Yeah.
And the worst thing to do was when you give it up, and they have a production of greatness. And now this team is 2-0, top in the division, and now you have a succession in Daniel Jones. Brother, the best thing you can do is sit this, look at it, walk with it next season,
learn from it,
humble yourself, because you probably gonna get one more opportunity, and if you don't get that, you'll be out of this NFL in another 2-3 years. I guarantee you that.
Yeah. Kurt Murray, what's your thoughts on it, man?
On what, the coach of the game or the coach of the
game? Whatever you want to preach on, whatever's on your tongue.
I think they look good. Overall, I didn't really sit down and watch that game, but I think seeing highlights and stuff like that, I think they look pretty good. Like I said, I was just surprised that Daniel Jones, man. His T Money said, like, we done seen Daniel Jones have good games. I ain't never seen that.
Right.
Like never. But I've seen him make some plays and stuff like that. I do understand that the Giants organization is a terrible organization to play for. Um, and he might be in a better situation, now, right? And we see it. It's showing. He looks comfortable, like you said. He's throwing the ball down the field. He's balling out. He looked good. So, like, I'm surprised about that.
Because they drafted him, then 1 year later they got rid of Odell Beckham, right?
Was it?
Yeah, because Odell, most of his career was with Eli. You right?
Yeah. And then after that, they let somebody else go. Then after that, let somebody else go. Then finally let Barkley go. You know what I mean? So it was like defense. They were losing defense pieces. Yeah, that's a lot, man. You know what I mean? It wasn't really. It was on him. Yeah, he got signed a contract, and everybody was gone. So they had to start back.
I do wish this for Daniel Jones though, and this is real talk. I know a few years ago, he was made fun of when he was playing Philly, and he rolled out, he took off, and he was going to the house, and he got tripped up on his own feet, and he fell. I just need another run for Indy, and then just run it in, just so everybody can
know. Hey, man, that turf monster got him.
That turf got him. It's like jumped out and just grabbed him.
Hey, he probably seen something. It was like, oh yeah, that was a done deal, man.
That was a done deal. You're right.
Yeah. Just like your boy Dan Orlovsky when he stepped out the back of the end zone and when he in Detroit. You know what I mean?
Yep. Just ran it like he had all the field in the world. Yep.
Right. Well, look, man. Seattle, Pittsburgh, 31-17. Aaron Rodgers, 18-33, 203, touchdown, 2 interceptions. Warren, 14 carries, 48 yards. Greenwell, 5 carries, 20 yards. Warren, 4 receptions, 86 yards. Fairmont, 3 receptions, 31 yards. Jonnu Smith, 4 receptions, 27 yards. DK Metcalf did have three catches, 20 yards for a touchdown. Sam Darnold, 22-33, 295, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Kenneth Walker, 13 carries, 105 yards, a touchdown. Cabernet, 15 carries, 10 yards. He ain't do a damn thing. Jackson Smith, Njimba, what's how you say last name?
Jackson Njimba. Dang, what's his name?
I'm gonna let
Jackson Smith Njimba.
Yeah. 8 catches, 103 yards. Cooper Kupp, 7 receptions, 90 yards. And Troy Horton, 2 receptions, 32 yards, and a touchdown. I didn't see this one coming. I thought it was in Pittsburgh, Seattle.
Man.
Seattle going to Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf can get his revenge against Seattle, blah, 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 blah. Yo, after that first game, first of all, I think Pittsburgh should be 0-2 anyway because the Jets had a game won the first week.
They did.
And gave it away.
You know what? I think that was the best week 1 game at the 1:00 hour. I think that game was phenomenal. I enjoyed to see Justin Fields out there actually putting on a show. Man, they look good. I wanted them to win. But of course, Pittsburgh Steelers pulled it off. I just think both teams played really well. It was a good product that they both put on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that fumble hurt them. That kickoff or a punt return, the guy fumbled that changed the whole.
Hey man, listen.
Oh,
I listen. I understand when it comes to being a rookie and sometimes not knowing the rules, right? Because in college, by him letting it go, they would have called it a dead ball, right? So when he let it go, I don't think psychologically he was thinking that I need to go and get this ball because it's still alive. And that transition of learning the differences between college play and NFL play is key. And that was just a rookie move. I felt bad for him. I think if he knew that in his mind, he would have just caught it or did something to play, make a play on the ball, at least to grab it or do something, since it was a kickoff and it stayed inbound. But I mean, listen, man, DK Metcalf, bro. Let's talk about it.
T, how long, T? I gotta stop you, man. We learned that back in rec ball. When you kick the ball,
I agree, yo. I agree.
That ball is live. Everybody knows that ball is live. You gotta get on it. I'm sorry.
Man. T-Mother sympathize. My bad. I'm sorry. Let me get back to my NFL. Yeah, man, you should have known better. Okay, you cost some teams of Pittsburgh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
But DK Metcalf, bro, just real quick. You can't be having your fam come to the game, dog, and you done got all these tickets for your fam to show up, telling them, hey, I got some tickets. Come to the game, Seattle coming to town, and then you come out, and this is what you lead with. One touchdown. What you say, Mr. C, 30 yards?
Nah, 20 yards with 3 catches.
3 catches for 20 yards? That's all you did? Come on, man. I can't even blame Aaron Rodgers, bro. Because I would have been in there like, look, hand me the ball off. Get me on a reverse, something. You know what I'm saying? Make me, listen, man. Pittsburgh, you don't go to New England and win this game. You got some problems. And that's all I'm saying.
Kurt, brother, you know Pittsburgh inside out. What's your thoughts on it?
I like it. I like it that they lost.
I know
I like it. Okay. Yeah, dang on bums. Nah. I think Pittsburgh. I think they've lost something. You know what I mean? Like I can't really figure out what it is. Because it seemed like they got DK Metcalf. When I watched that first game, I was like, holy moly! If Aaron Rodgers and DK constantly link up like this, it's going to be a problem for us. But then they don't have anybody else. They got Calvin Austin.
Yeah.
Just a go route, deep route catcher. Their run game doesn't really look like it's
non-existent.
Yep. Yeah, like I don't know what it is.
I think we got food, Kirk. I think we got food in that first game because we saw the Jets defense really ain't that good. I think that's what really happened because Seattle defense is moderate. We know it's all right. It ain't no top 10, but we know they can hold their own. And I think just with a basic defense, they didn't look good at home. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, if you go to New England and you let Drake May show out on you, which he can, it's gonna be a problem.
Yo, so the thing, if you slow down TJ Watt and you take the big plays that are turnovers that Pittsburgh generally get on teams, their defense isn't that good, especially their secondary. It is trash.
And it got injuries too. Everybody hurt. So they second and third string ain't all that strong. Yeah.
Right. Joey Porter injured or something like that, right? He's out.
Elliott's hurt. They safety.
I'm sorry, guys. My little man.
He just want to hang out. Man.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah, man. I just great win for Seattle. That's all I like to say. Thank you for think Pittsburgh at the.
I bet.
Are they at the bottom? I think the Browns at the bottom.
The Browns
lost the Bengals and they lost to Baltimore.
2 division games, 0-2, boy. That's tough.
That's a crusher right there.
That's tough, bro.
You gotta try to get
one. That's tough, man. You got your first 2 games when I was looking at Kansas City, and I was like, they lucked up by just getting the Chargers that first game, because if they would have played who's the other Broncos, I think the Broncos could have got them.
Me too.
So they got you come out in the first 2 games in division, you got to get you one.
You gotta get you one. Bro, I hate when Baltimore mess around and drop 2 division games, because now I'm scrambling. I'm like, hey, where can they make these up at? You know what I mean? Especially back-to-back division games, bro. Like, I think we had lost. Oh, our schedule was we had the Browns. No, we had the Steelers, somebody else. Then we had the Bengals, and then the Browns. And the Steelers ended up beating us. We won. Of course, we beat the Bengals twice. But then the Browns beat us that first game, and I was like, "Holy moly, what is going on? Like, what happened? I don't like losing those. Give me a stretch between.
Give me some space.
Losses. Right,
yep.
right.
I agree. Give me some space. That's something like to come out and play Philly the first game, and then the Giants. I'm like, all right, get one.
Right.
Get one, because I know now I don't have to see another division opponent for another month. You know what I'm saying? So now I can try to get some NFC wins in, like with Chicago coming up, with Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Because these division wins, they're gonna be tough this season for the East. You know,
that's a fact. Definitely for your division, it's gonna be really
tough.
Really tough, bro.
And Seattle got another one of the giant players over there, Leonard Williams, causing havoc in that middle.
Yeah,
on that defense.
And shout out to my cousin too, man. Jaron Reed, number 90, man, for defensive line. Shout out to Goldsboro, North Carolina. He's been doing his thing this season, getting that pressure up.
Okay. Put him on there.
Put him on the show.
Yeah. Hey, hit me back, cuz I know just small cousin now, you know what I'm saying? But he'll hit me back when he got some time.
All right, look, moving on, man. Washington, Green Bay, 27-18. Did not see that. I thought it was gonna be closer than that, but hey, Daniels 24-42, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. What's your boy name? Jacoby Croakley. What's his name? Croakley.
Beal.
Yeah, four carries, 17 yards. Eckler 8 carries, 17 yards. Ertz 6 receptions, 64 yards, touchdown. Scary Terry 5 receptions, 48 yards. Debo 7 receptions, 44 yards, touchdown. And Luke McCaffrey 1 for 19. While Jordan Love went 19-31, 292, 2 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs 23 carries, 84 yards, touchdown. Let me see. Wicks had 4 receptions, 44 yards. Kraft had 6 receptions, 124, touchdown. And Heath had 1 for 37. And another touchdown was Romeo Dobbs, 3 receptions, 28 yards, touchdown. Steve Money. Is Green Bay for real? Because they made Washington look like they wasn't ready for that game, huh?
Green Bay is for real, and this is why. Your secondary is good enough to, if you can't get pressure on 4, they can cover. Plain and simple. I mean, if they don't get to him with that front 4, you got a secondary that can lock up. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like with this game, there was enough pressure on Jaden to not get that separation from the wide receivers. So when he was scrambling out, trying to throw some things, they weren't getting open. And it was nothing to Washington. It was everything with Green Bay defense. So this is easy for me. Their offense is their offense. I mean, I like a team that can give a running back 20 plus carries every game. If that's the minimum, the number is 20. That means I know for a fact I'm leaning on the run game and I got balance. So with Jacobs getting those dirty 60, 70 yards, of running. And, I know they took a blow with Jaden Reed, but let's be honest, he's never stayed completely healthy. So
none of their receivers.
So I don't trust. They don't. They don't. And so I'm like, Dobbs will be next. He'll be hurt. It's a matter of time for Matthew Golden. So, I mean, but if you can still find a way to win, which is with their running game and slow, keep the ball, long possessions, Green Bay's good. They defense is good enough. And I think with the addition of Mr. Micah Parsons, it took them another notch up. And if you got one player that can rush the quarterback and you can still get pressure with the other 3, lights out, because your linebackers are covering left to right and your corners are locking up. So it's either going to be turnovers or you're not scoring. Either way. So I think Green Bay is for real. I do. And I got to see them in next week after this Sunday. So.
Oh, yeah, week 4. It's in Green Bay too, right?
Nah. They come to Dallas.
Oh, they're gonna travel well too, boy. Good God Almighty. Kurt Murray, what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, I ain't catch that game either, man. Just some highlights and stuff like that. But definitely echo everything that T Money said, man. Their defense looked legit for sure. Like he said, man, I was gonna say the same exact thing. Adding Michael Parsons, and you got a edge that only thing he has to worry about now is getting after the quarterback, because their interior can do any and everything else. They can add the pressure. They got the run stops. They got the linebackers. Dallas had to give them up, and they sure gave them up to the right person or team.
The team that always keeps us out the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like every time we get there, it's just two teams. It's Green Bay and it's San Fran. It ain't been no other way. And I just, I get it. As I look at the trade, I get it. It's Jerry. People can say what they want, but I look at how much money really was saved, and I'm looking at other things that can happen with the organization. I have to look at it that way. I can't get mad at things that can open up more possibilities. It sucks that it had to be him, but again, I get it the business way. So
that's all Jerry, man.
It is.
Jerry,
I mean,
should have signed him 2 years ago.
I agree. I mean,
that's
you shouldn't have to prove too much when you've been 12 and a half or more sacks every season, and you've been a all-pro defensive player, and you've been a Pro Bowler every year. I don't know what else you got to show me. I would have signed you before the fourth year contract came up and got you for the cheap.
Right.
I'd have got you for about 32, 33 mil.
For the low.
Hey, but could he have signed him? You know what, man? I ain't gonna hold you, right? Like, I thought Jay Jones was just gonna be petty and franchise tag him. Like, bro, I'm gonna franchise tag you, and then I'm gonna hit you with the non-exclusive, and then guess what I'm gonna do the next year? I'm gonna franchise tag you again.
He was gonna do that, but this was his 5th-year option. So he was on his 5th-year option. So he was gonna tag him after the option year. He definitely was going that route.
Right. So
he was
that's
going
what I'm saying. Like, why? Like, for me, I would have just a player like Parsons, man. Like, you can't let him walk like that. But I get it. He saved money, so like that's usually what you want, right? Like, you want to free up some cap space. I
got first round pick leverage, right? People keep saying, "Hey, you use those picks, Green Bay, they might finish at the bottom." That's not going to be a high draft pick. I'm looking at it like, look, if there's a good enough player that's worth a first round draft pick, go get him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we get to the point in the season where we need that guy, we need somebody, go get him. So we have 2 first round draft picks we can play with. So I'm going to sit back and just see what happened. We got some people that's hurt coming back for defense. With our rookie Revel, he's supposed to be back in a couple weeks, so I gotta sit back and be patient. But we got some stuff we can play around with and try to get some players in there. So I'm gonna be patient, but I feel good.
I'm gonna say this, man. Y'all Cowboy fans, y'all look at stuff totally different from everybody else. But I'm telling y'all something else, boy. I'm telling you, the way y'all break stuff down. No.
Talk to me, so I know.
You looked at it from a good point of view. I'm not looking at it like that. It's just like It's like Kurt letting Lamar Jackson lead, or it's like Buffalo letting Josh Allen lead. That's how I look at it when y'all let Parsons lead. That was
you named 2 quarterbacks. You gonna do that? We're gonna compare Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson with Michael Parsons. Are we doing that?
Well, he was the captain on the defense. I'm just saying. I'm just naming the captain on the defense.
Oh, okay. Which we know the quarterback is the top position in the league, and we're gonna compare that with Michael. Come on, man.
Just like Donald. Okay, just like Donald from the Rams, they traded him to Chicago, somebody, or was traded him to Detroit. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I looked at it. You know what I mean?
Okay. I get that.
Parsons, man, y'all should have kept him, but that's none of my business. I'm glad he's gone. I just wish they traded him to the AFC instead of the NFC.
Well, I know there's one team that always keeps San Fran from doing what they need to do, and he happened to be on that team. So good luck.
Who's that?
Green Bay.
Nah, we kick Green Bay, but who we lose to is Kansas City all the damn time. We take
when you get past Green Bay, that's who you get to is Kansas City. That's right. You got it.
Yeah. All right. Well, look. Speaking of the boys, the Giants 37, Cowboys 40. I think this was one of the entertaining games of that week too. Russell
Glad
Sims,
y'all
Russell.
enjoyed it.
Oh man! As soon as my game went off, me and T turned this one on. We was like, oh snap! 30 of 41, 450, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. That interception cost them the game in that overtime. Scatbo, whatever his name is, what's his name? Scatabo?
Cam Scatterbo.
Scatterboo.
Yeah, 11 of 45 touchdown. Wilson had 3 carries, 23 yards. Neighbors 9 receptions, 167 yards, 2 touchdowns. Robinson had 8 receptions, 142 yards and a touchdown. Dak Prescott 38 of 52, 361, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Your boy Williams at running back, 18 carries, 97 yards, 1 touchdown. CD Lamb 9 receptions, 112. Ferguson had 9 receptions, 78 yards. And Pickens had 5 for 68 and a touchdown. And Turpin had 4 for 47 and a touchdown.
How many catches did Fergie have?
Fergie had 9. You talking about Jake Ferguson?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had 9 for 78 yards.
4. As a tight end to get 9 catches, dog. That's.
Hey, I think I picked him up in fantasy. Y'all had to.
Well, what's your thoughts on this game right here, man? Go ahead, pass the mic you first, Curry. I'll let T close it out on it.
Oh man, good game, man. I thought, yeah, it was probably one of the most exciting games in the second week. Man, I'm a Dak Prescott fan. I think Dak looked good, utilizing all the weapons, man. CeeDee Lamb, just tossing the ball around. That's something Dak Prescott always has done. Getting that tight end involved like that, and I think he had 2 big games, right? Ferguson, or the first week, I think he only had like 3 or 4 catches or something.
Yeah, but still, there's still those targets, man. Like I'm just glad he's seeing the middle of the field.
Right, he's getting targeted a lot. That's what made me pick him up in fantasy. I was like, oh man, I think he got like 13 or 14 targets right now, and I'm like, yeah, I need that.
He had 5 on week 1.
See,
5 of 23.
Yeah. 14 catches in 2 weeks, man.
Yeah. Run game looked good. Dallas just defensively, y'all gonna struggle with teams. Teams that can put up any. If a team can put up 30 points on y'all, it's a good chance y'all can lose that game. You know what I mean? But y'all do have that weapon over there. Since my boy Tuck out of the league, y'all got old Aubrey back there, man. That boy, was that a 64-yarder?
64-yarder.
Jeez. And he had plenty dang on room. So
just get it to the 50. Yards.
Yeah. Giants though, man. I think this was Russell Wilson's best game so far.
And last.
He balled out, right? But it was against Dallas. Malik Neighbors is a dog.
He is him.
Hey, he's him, bro. He's him. Real. Yeah. Yo, he will catch almost any and everything you put up. Like, come around him, man. He's that good. I think the Giants got to do a better job with their run game, right?
Yeah, I
because
agree.
You remember last year they were pretty good at running the ball on the ground, and I don't know if it's just having Russell Wilson and want to throw the ball a lot. Like, their running backs aren't really getting open. They ain't popping no holes. They're not gashing anybody for no big runs.
And that line terrible too.
It is. It's terrible. So I think they have, they're probably like 31. I think Kansas City might be 32. we 28.
So wait. You said you started at 20. I was about to say you started at 28.
Yeah. We had 28. We 28. But because I'm telling you, man, I just sit there and I watch. And not to go back to my boys, man, but just go back and look at this. Who we just played?
Buffalo or Cleveland.
Nah,
Cleveland.
Even though Cleveland have a really good defensive line, bro, look at how much penetration that they got in the backfield. Like before Derrick Henry even got the ball, like blowing things up in the backfield. Go back and look at Lamar Jackson the first half when he seemed visibly frustrated because he didn't have no time to throw the ball. Right. He's scrambling, running for his life back there. But yeah, the Giants' offensive line is horrible. Overall, good game. I enjoyed it.
See, before you respond, you think it's time for Dart to get in the game, Kurt?
I think so. No. Maybe week 4. Give it to week 4.
Okay.
But Jackson Dart, man, he balled out in preseason. I know we all want to see it. But it was just week 1, Russ didn't look good. Week 2,
not all of us.
You don't think so?
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see him in January. He get win to get in the playoffs and he go and show out because they ain't going nowhere and he just want to go throw 300 yards on us and we missed the field goal at the end. I'm telling you, dog. I don't want to see that.
I feel you. But so I'll say week 4. If Russ don't have it completely together by week 4, I think you move on from there.
Mr. C, can you see who they play week 4? Because I know they got Kansas City Sunday night. Who they got week 4? I can't see Kansas City going 0-3, fellas. So
if they do,
if they go to New York and lose this game, I don't know what you can say after that.
The Giants got the Chargers week 4.
Oh yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
And what's week 5 since you're already there?
It's in New York. That's one of the good things about it. Week 5, they play the Saints in New Orleans.
That might be their first W. That
might be their first W.
Be the first one. Hey man, listen, real quick. Giants, shout out to Malik Neighbors. It just tells me LSU can produce the hell out of a wide receiver. That's number 1. 2, I just hate that Dallas always takes this time where we have a home game. Think back now, the first home game last season, what did them Saints do to us? Derek Carr came in there and showed out with Rashid, Shaheed, and them boys. They put up 30 or something on us, and they had us blown out by the third quarter. So Dallas is always known for these kind of games where somebody just shows out that you didn't see coming. And Russell Wilson looked like his 3rd or 4th year in Seattle, with Doug Baldwin and Marshawn, and who was the other receiver back then? Can't even think of his name, but he's not gonna have another game like that.
Percy Harvin around.
Percy Harvin. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. So I think Russ is just not gonna have another game like that. If I were them, I'm with Kurt. Just let Russ go ahead and do these first 4 games, and then bring Dart in against the Saints. I'll bring him in week 5. I would, because now the expectation is going to be Russ has to keep that same level like he did against Dallas. And we all know he's not going to produce that kind of game. We all know that. So I just hope Russ put him in a position to win, and it comes down where the defense let him down, and not because of him. That's all I want for him.
If you're gonna buy a Lexus, man, you want to drive it. You don't want to sit in the garage, right? You got him.
It depends on what the other car is, and then I get to choose which car I want to drive that day.
The other car got high mileage too. You got oil leak. You know what I mean? So you want.
Well, it's not like I need to take that car to Pet Boys and see what they can do about it.
If you're gonna spend that money, get that car, you want to drive it. You want to drive that shiny toy, man. That's how I look at it, man. Put your boy in there, man. He already 0-2. Hey, you can wait till week 4 be 0-4. Then he's gonna be tight.
So when you want to put him in against when you want to put as soon as possible?
As soon as possible. Put him in the game.
I like putting them in. I like putting them in against the Saints. I think that'd be better than going against the Chargers for sure.
Come on, man. Nah.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I don't think Russ ain't lose the job yet. It's just week 2. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
that's like we people like get rid of put a Dylan Gabriel or freaking Shador Sanders in for what? Flacco ain't lose the job yet. It's week 2. You know what I mean? Like he ain't lose the job yet.
But he don't look like he gonna make it no better though.
Hold on, wait a minute now. We ain't gonna talk about Joe Flacco, not Joe Smooth. That's my quarterback. Hey, like Terrell Owens said, that's my quarterback.
Listen, man. They don't let everybody go over there in Cleveland. Who they receivers?
Jared Judy,
Tillman, that rookie tight end Fannin, and
who the guy running the ball?
Judkins, them rookies, Judkins and Sampson.
Man, they got a hot mess over there. And then Watson talking about coming back.
Who?
Deshaun Watson, you know, when he get healthy.
Hey man, he gotta. It would be hard for him to ever play football again. I don't see how.
Guaranteed contract again. Yeah, definitely.
But Mr. Come on, do you see him having an opportunity though, like coming into next season, competing with Gabriel and Shador to be the number one receiver? No. I mean, quarterback.
This is last year in the contract, right?
Has it? I guess them years. I think it was it 5 years? 5-year contract.
Yeah, I think this is the last year guaranteed contract. Guaranteed money for his contract.
Hey man.
No, I think he got one more year on that contract.
Don't say that, Kurt. Don't say that.
Well, if he do, I don't see how they're gonna let him play on the last year of it because they ain't gonna resign him. So I think at that point he's either gonna say you accept the backup role, or we can just buy you out and you can chuck deuces.
He robbed them blind. But games of the week, 4 games of the week for me: Broncos, Chargers, Bengals, Vikings, Rams, Eagles, and Monday night Detroit at the Ravens. Let me get y'all picks and we'll close it out. What you got on Broncos, Chargers? It's in LA.
I think Chargers take that, man. I like what they done. Bo Nix is still looked a little shaky. Don't know what's going on there. Might be that second year kind of sophomore slump type situation that, you know, quarterbacks kind of sometimes happen. But I think the Chargers with their passing game, with Herbert, with Quentin Johnson, and with Keenan Allen and Lamb McConkey in the slot, I believe they take this. You want scores too, or just if they win it?
It's up to you. You want to give a score? Go ahead and give me a score.
I'll give you 31-23 Chargers.
31-23. I got the Chargers also, man. I'm gonna say 27-13.
Okay.
I just believe in Harbaugh. You know what I mean?
I do too.
Yeah, I got the Chargers, man. I gotta look at the over under. I don't really know what it is right now. I
think they gave Chargers 3.
What's the points? What's the points over under? It
over under. Let me check.
It's probably under 40 for sure.
Let me check. Give me one second. I would do. You still checking?
It'd be 20. I'll say 23-17.
Here we go. Kurt, that game is 3 under for the Chargers, and the over under is 46.
46. Okay. Yeah, that's not a. Yeah, that's a.
I might take the over on that.
You think so?
I think Chargers can get 30 points.
I mean, yeah, that's. I don't know. I mean, I said it. I don't know because Detroit Denver got a good defense.
They do, but if they let Jonathan Taylor get loose like he did, I know they're not gonna run the ball like that. But I just think, with Ladd being in the slot and then Surtain is really gonna be on Quentin Johnston, I think this is a Lamb McConkey type of game, man.
That worked for me. He on my fantasy team.
Hey, I think this is the week you get you about 8 catches and about 80 yards and a TD from Ladd, man.
That's what I need right there, yo. Yeah,
right,
I'll take that 23-17. No, that don't sound bad. I might look into that and take the over.
23-17. All right, so we all on the Chargers. Bengals, Vikings, battle the backups. I'm gonna go with the Vikings, man. I got it because it's in Minnesota. I'm gonna say 21-13.
Okay. Kurt, that is Minnesota 3 under, and the over under is 42.5.
So they giving Minnesota the three.
Yeah. And I'm thinking that's because of home field.
They home. Yeah, they home. Yeah, I would do that too. Dang, that's kind of. Ooh. So I'm gonna lean with the Vikings just because they at home. But I do feel like the Bengals could steal this one. Because Jake Browning isn't that bad.
No, he's not.
He's not.
He started before.
He's played some games with them last year. Was it last year when Joe Burrows was in?
Yeah, well, Joe was hurt.
Before last. Yeah. So he ain't that bad, man. Shoot, he almost beat us. You know what I mean? So man, yeah. Let's go with that. I think that'd be that should be like a. I would say 30 to 10. 30 to 10 Vikings, man. 30 to 10 Vikings.
Ooh.
See?
Listen, simple as this. Jordan Mason about to have a field day come Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
With that alone, even if Carson Wentz can't even get the ball to Jettas like that, I take Jordan Mason running game over Cincinnati. I'll take the Vikings with the points as well. Let's go Vikings 24, Bengals 17.
I like that.
And that's going to be an under on that 42.5 for me.
Gotcha. Rams. Go ahead, Kurt.
No, I was just thinking about it.
All right. Rams going to the Philadelphia Eagles.
It's the one I'm waiting for.
I think they about to get exposed down there in Philadelphia. I think
talk about it. Talk about it.
Hey, that defense ain't nothing to play with.
Talk about it.
But then again, you mess around. It's in Philly. You got Devontae Smith and Brown. They need some receptions. They might be flying high, but I'm taking the Rams. I'm gonna say 31-24.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. All right. Philly is minus 3.5. And the over under is 44.5 on this game. I'm going to take the Rams as well because I believe this is going to be the best defense they've seen thus far in their first 3 weeks. I think with the pass rush on the edge, I think you are going to see more passing coming from Hurts. But I just prefer Puka and Devontae Adams over A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. And that's all I got. So with that, give me the Rams 28 and Philadelphia 24. And I'm going to take the points on Rams because it's 3.5. And I think the Rams can cover with 28-24.
Kurt Murder?
Yeah, man, I have to it's tough to go against the Eagles, man. I would have to lean towards the Rams though. And I would do the same thing. I would take the point spread on the Rams 3.5. I think it's going to be a low scoring game though. I think it's going to be something like 20-17.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And also an under for you too. Okay.
Absolutely. Yep.
All right. The Monday night game, Detroit heading to the Ravens. I'm going to go ahead and say I got the Ravens pulling this out. I don't believe in Detroit's offense going against that Ravens defense. Even though I need Montgomery to get some points and St. Brown to get some points.
They're going to do that. They're going to do that. You better start them.
I'm gonna say, it's gonna be a close game though. I'm gonna say 27-24 Ravens.
Okay. Baltimore is favored 4.5 points under. With the over under on this game 53.5. Look, I'm going to take the Ravens simply because on Monday night prime time, I trust the Ravens defense rather than the Lions offense. But I will say this: Ravens, get the job done all 4 quarters.
Absolutely.
Don't give me three and then keep the Lions in it in the fourth. Shut it down. Keep going at it. Don't take your foot off the pedal, because that's what I fear. If Lions have a opening of 10 points or less in that fourth quarter, it scares me that they would keep Detroit in that game and either make it overtime or somehow, some way, Lions figure out a way to win. But I'm gonna still take the Ravens. Score, give me give me Ravens. Give me Ravens 28, Lions 17.
Ooh, okay. Kurt Murder.
Man, it's gonna be a tough one, man, for me. But I like our odds, man. I like our numbers. When we play under the big lights, man, like we say this at Baltimore, right? When darkness falls, when we get the night game on a Monday night, it's when darkness falls, baby. So, I like Ravens with the points. It's not too many NFC teams that pose a real threat to us, man. That's how I look at it. Lamar Jackson is 20-something-2 against NFC teams.
Mm-hmm.
I like his record and I like it to keep going. So I say 30-17, Baltimore.
30-17, and every game we all pick the same team. That's a first.
That's a first.
That's a first.
That's a first. But Kurt, take us on home, man.
All right, man. Hey, look, yo. Thank y'all for joining us today on this open pit podcast. If you like what we're creating here on this channel, man, give us a like, thumbs up, subscribe. Hey, peace and love, blessings.
Tell a friend, y'all. Enjoy the game tonight, fellas.
Yes, sir.
All right.